Hey, yo, what is up? Barry here. We are live, I think. Let me just make sure everything is working. We're live on X. Let me just check the Twitch. Make sure that's happening. Looks like it's working. Sound is on. I think we're good to go. Freaking marvelous. How are you guys doing? What is up? This is Showdown, happy hour. We're going to be playing some Showdown. We're going to be talking about everything that's going on today. Today was absolutely insane. I cannot even catch my breath. It's been a mental day just because of everything that's going on with Mega ETH. We had the token going live and it was, I mean, pure chaos. I haven't even stopped to catch my breath. It's just been non-stop, you know. Everyone got allocations, Fluffle's got allocations, token went live for ICO. Everyone got their tokens and I was trying to do stuff, LPing, all kinds of stuff. It was crazy, crazy hectic. But I hope you guys are doing okay. Let me know how you are. If you're out there, drop a chat. We're live on X, Twitch. I think we're also on YouTube. I think everything is working. But yeah, if you're out there, say hi. Subscribe to our Twitch if you haven't already. If you're not on our Twitch, go check it out. Play Showdown. Follow us there. Subscribe. Not sure what we call it there, but yeah. And if you're there, please share the stream. Like this is really helps us out when you share the stream with us and just bring some more people in here to see what's going on with Showdown, because it's been a super busy day. We'll talk about all of it. We'll play some games as well. I want to talk about Mega ETH and the points program that just went live, Terminal. I'm sure you guys have all seen. We put the announcement out on X. Actually, let me just play you the thing. Just play the video that we put out on X today. One sec. Let me just put this on. All right, that didn't quite work, but anyway, you get the picture. It's on our X. It's on our Twitter. We went live on Terminal today, and it's kind of a big deal because right now you can earn Mega ETH points by playing Showdown, and all you need to do really is connect your account to Terminal. So we're going to show you, in case anyone hasn't done this yet, it's going to show you what to do. So you can get connected on Terminal and start earning points, and then earning from playing Showdown, and I'll explain exactly what that means, like exactly what you need to do to earn Mega ETH points just by playing Showdown, because it's super simple, and this is going to go on for the next I think it's 6 to 8 months that we'll have a bunch of stuff going on, but the points program 6 to 8 months, and that's your chance to earn points on Mega ETH. So first thing you need to do, if you haven't done it already, go to terminal.megaeth.com, and that's where you can create your account. You can create your Terminal account. You can get signed up, and then you have this thing where they show you all the apps that are on Mega ETH, and there's a whole bunch of apps, all kinds of stuff going on. You can try out all these apps, and one of them is Showdown. So we just went live in Terminal today. This is wave 2 of Terminal. And what you need to do is go to Terminal, create your account, and then you need to connect it to Terminal. You need to connect Showdown, your Showdown account to Terminal. The way you do that is you come here to your wallet, take you here, and then there's a little thing at the bottom here where it does it automatically. So you don't need to export your wallet or anything like that. It's all done there automatically. And it's super straightforward. You just need to connect it, and then you'll be earning points. And not only that, you will also start earning, or you'll also get the boost. Let me just send the message in Discord that we're here. You'll also get the boost, right? So Terminal has a boost thing where there's 2 boosts actually. So you'll get the boost from playing Showdown, but like you'll get a retroactive boost, like a multiplier on your points earned. And if you've played Showdown in the past for cash, then you'll get that boost. You'll get that, I think it's like a 50% boost. I think you can see it here. Let me just bring that up. See it here. So you get a boost for doing everything. So 15%. So playing Showdown in the past for cash will give you that 15% boost on your points, which is pretty significant. So anything you've done on Mega ETH in the past, a whole bunch of stuff, you get a 15% boost, which is pretty handy. But then also, if you're playing a lot of Showdown, you can boost Showdown as one of your apps. So you come here, you click this little thing in the side, and you can just boost 3 apps. You can do this every week. You can choose apps that you're using, give them a boost, and then you get, I think it's 2x points from whatever you earn. So yeah, you pick an app from the apps available. So these are all the apps that are available in wave 1 and 2. Wave 3 comes in 4 days. They're adding these things in waves, so new apps get added every week pretty much. But you come and then you boost your apps and you boost Showdown, which I've done here. You can see that. So that means I'm getting extra Mega ETH points for just playing Showdown. And there's 2 things to think about. So what does points mean? Points is Mega ETH's rewards program, basically. So the Mega ETH terminal, the Mega ETH token went live today. Mega ETH terminal went live a few days ago, and using apps in the ecosystem earns you points. What points mean? We can't really say. Like, you know how it is with crypto. Can't really say what those points lead to, but it's worth doing. It's in your best interest to earn as many points as you can through this. And the way you do it in Showdown is super simple. There's only 2 things you need to do. Let me just mute my site here. So there's really just 2 things you need to do. You just need to play Showdown for money. Super easy. You can play for cash games. You can do it in tournaments. So we've got tournaments every day. Kind of a range of stakes. We've got the weekly tournament, which is the biggest one on Saturdays, but then we've got the midweek tournament. And these are a range of $1 to $20 during the week, and then on Saturdays it's normally like $100 value. So you can play tournaments for money and earn. There's always good guaranteed prize pools, and you can play cash games. So playing cash games is another way to earn show points. And that's it. There's just 2 ways to do it. You need to think about not doing private games. If you play private games for cash, it doesn't count towards your points. We're only tracking, sending through to Mega ETH, people that play for money in ladder matches. So it's just ranked games, that's it. And yeah, that's all you need to do really to start earning points on Mega ETH. Play tournaments, play cash games, and as you can probably figure out, it's so early to this right now, right? So Mega ETH is new. Everything is new in Mega ETH. All the apps are new. Player bases are, all the users of the apps are starting off, pretty small, pretty modest. And so this is a chance to kind of get in early on something super cool. And, Showdown has grown a lot. But, as being people that have played this game maybe and are familiar with it, this is, I don't want to say an opportunity to farm, but this is an opportunity to kind of maximize your the things that you've learned and the skill set that you put together in Showdown. Maximize that, play for cash, and then kind of maximize your upside potential from playing games, winning games, getting good, all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, it's super simple. We just play for money, and that's it. You'll be earning show points. Not show points. You'll be earning Mega ETH points as well as show points. Now, you've probably seen that everyone's got 0 points at the moment, except people that deposited on the pre-deposit bridge. Like this updates weekly, so you're not going to see this in real time. So we won't know exactly how this works, like for another week. Like when the points update, we'll understand, you know, okay, I used this app and I earned, you know, this many points in Mega ETH, or, you know, I use this app. And you'll be able to see like how your activity in Showdown translates into points. And this is kind of a good way to get ahead, because there aren't that many apps yet, and there aren't that many users of these apps, relatively speaking. So if you can find apps that you enjoy, so I've boosted Showdown, I boosted Top Strike as well, because I play that, I use that a lot on Kumbaya. It's kind of a no-brainer for, you know, where I'm doing my sort of DEX trading and LPing and stuff like that. So just maximize it through the apps that you want to use, the apps that you think you'll use every day. I thought about, if I hadn't done those three, I would have done Hit.1, because I'm using that as well a lot. But there's other things as well. There's Zeet here, Monster, all kinds of apps. And then Showdown is just up here. So you want to boost it. Super simple. Play for money. You'll be earning points. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to play some games for money, and we'll vary the stakes up a little bit. I'm going to block my cards so you can't see my cards. But, you know, we'll be playing for all kinds of stakes. And right now, in Showdown, you can play for up to 50 bucks. So this is cash games, right? So head to head, heads up, you can play for up to 50 bucks, 50 bucks stake. And we're going to do some events and, you know, some things where we will, you know, facilitate some of this higher stakes play, because I think that's going to be important. I think people want to, you know, get into, you know, kind of bigger games where you really maximize, you know, your potential to play for bigger stakes, which is volume, right? You want to be creating volume when you're playing this game. So we'll try and facilitate that a lot more. We've got, you know, a dozen plus, you know, sort of players that have played for higher stakes at the moment. A few more, actually. We're adding a few more every day. People that have been, you know, playing for sort of 20 bucks plus, and we're going to try and facilitate more of those games. So we'll have some events, you know, high stakes poker, where we'll get into, you know, facilitating a lot more high stakes play, so that you can calm, you can play, you can challenge each other, try and, you know, earn USDM, and yeah, it should be super fun. We do, our currency of choice is USDM, so that's Mega ETH stablecoin. If you want to know, you're not familiar with how to deposit, again, it's super simple. You just click your thing there, come to your profile, click deposit, it takes you to this page, and then you just deposit your USDM. There's a whole bunch of things you can do. You can deposit on other currency, on other chains if you need to, but it's USDM. Everything gets converted to USDM. So you can deposit, you can bridge. We're going to add some, you know, functionality, so you can just play by probably MoonPay, something like that, at some point soon in the future. And then you can, you know, you deposit USDM, and you can just play with it right away. So I'm just going to jump into some games. We're going to play on stream. Probably should hide my whole cards as well, whole cards and my action cards, because we're playing for money. But we're live, so I'm not playing. Wait, I don't want to play for 50 bucks. Let me just reduce that a bit. Let's put that down to 5 for now. We can play some higher stakes games. All right, we put it down to, we've done a $10 game. That's fine. I did not necessarily mean to do that, but we can roll with it. So I will hide my action cards and hide my my whole cards. We're playing against a player with username, obviously. Yeah, that's his username. Each to their own. We can live with that. But yeah, we're playing this guy for 10 bucks. This is how we're going to roll. So I'm going to use promote. Gives me face cards. Yeah, let me see if I can do something to obscure his name so that we don't end up getting banned. I'm sure I can do that. I've got a card blocker. This is the first time we've had a need for a name blocker as well. Let me try and duplicate that. I'll just put this over his name maybe. Yeah. Here we go. That's done. Okay, so we are playing this dude with an interesting name. And we're playing for $10. And this is what we're going to do. We're just going to play a few cash games and we'll play them on stream. If you're playing now, right now we're in the Showdown rush hour period where you can earn additional show points. We can talk about what show points do in a minute, but we've got a whole bunch of interesting stuff coming up for show points. And yeah, show points will lead to some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I have to think about where we're at in this hand right now. Not in a terrible spot. Let's use Silver Bullet. See what he does there. So we're getting rid of his cards. So this deck I'm playing is my favorite deck at the moment. Rebel Protector. I love this deck. It's sort of playing against the last meta a little bit and also playing into the new meta where we had the balance change just recently. Everything was kind of bureaucrat for a while and we've sort of tweaked that a little bit. Where bureaucrat is not as strong and rebel is, so we had two queens there. I had king queen there, so I was ahead anyway. But rebel is a good bureaucrat counter. So we like to play this deck. Let's see what he's thinking about here. It would be great to win a game on stream. Normally I do these streams and I don't win the big money games. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm going to play blackjack. So that gives me a jack and another face card. He doesn't know what. Let's see what he does. He folds. So I had jack king, open-ended straight draw. Not terrible. You got a chance to hit a straight. And also with kind of face cards, you're in a reasonable position. But let me know how you guys are doing. If you're out there, how did you enjoy the Mega Eve TGE day? For me, it was absolutely mental. It's been a really long day. I think I smoked like an entire vape. I don't normally smoke, but it was a very stressful day. Went through almost an entire vape in like a couple of hours this morning. It was one of those days. Swear to God. Let's play favoritism. Look up some of his cards. See what he's gonna do here. Yeah, it was one of those days because it's just kind of running around chasing the TGE. Everyone's got allocations and things like that, and yeah, there's a lot of activity in the group chats. A lot of stuff going on today. Everyone was super excited, and yeah, Mega ETH launched, and the token did really well. Okay. Ajeto just told me the stream is running smoothly. So last time we did a stream, obviously we had some hiccups. And I discovered that was entirely my fault for using a VPN. Turned out that at that time, OBS did not play well with my VPN. I had two pair there, 4s and 6s. He just had ace king. So that, yeah, just caused the stream to go pretty chaotic. But we're all set now to not repeat that again in the future. But we're going to do a lot more streams. This week we toned down the streams a bit. Didn't have as much going on as we might have next week because it's just such a busy time. So I did have a collab stream that I wanted to do yesterday with another streamer. What do we do here? It's eye for an eye. Did have a collab stream that I wanted to do yesterday, but we pushed it back because it's just everything got so busy. And Stan was on me and Stan actually, both of us, Stan and I, we were on the sideline the sideline stream with Raiden and Memento. That was cool. You should check that out if you didn't already. But you know, we were on that stream yesterday. Today we're doing happy hour. Tomorrow I did have a collab. I had a collab with Hit.1 lined up for tomorrow, but we've decided that this week is just too chaotic, so we're going to hold that off until next week. But that should be fun. So I'm going to get on stream with Henry. We're going to do that next week, and we're going to basically play each other's games and see who is better. So he'll come on stream, we'll chat. He's going to play me at Showdown, and then we're going to run some Hit.1 runs and see who comes out better. Maybe I should talk about this hand. I hate this card. Anti-up, Agetto, Stan, if you're listening. I hate this card. It's such a horrible, horrible card, Anti-up, because it just makes the pots huge, and you put 10 chips in the pot if you're behind. It's so annoying. Let me think about what I want to do here. Okay, let's play a court order. See if we can do that without revealing my hand. But yeah, I hate this card. I hope it gets nerfed or just removed from the game. Yeah, this didn't go well at all. Okay. What should I do here? Lockdown. He's locked me down here. Let's see what I get with salvaged goods. Nothing good. Nothing useful. Oh, I shouldn't say that because I'm revealing my hand. But yeah, we were going to do a lot more gameplay streams. We've got some. Waste that. We've got some content we're going to put out today for beginners. So for anyone who's new to Showdown, we will do some content for newcomers. I'm going to fold that. 2 aces. Blech. We're going to do some introductory content, how to get started in Showdown. I might I have a Twitter thread actually I'll put up after this with some Showdown basics, and then I've got a deck building 60 seconds to learn how to deck build video. Let's play Final Notice. 60 seconds to learn about deck building video. I've got that coming up as well. So we'll be doing a whole lot of content to try and give people a little bit of an intro into the game, and then we are going to try and do this deck building series, which I tried to start doing yesterday, but it did not go as planned. Let's just prick that. But we're going to do that as more of a regular thing where we'll have people playing or me playing and talking about strategy. We've got the deck building in 60 seconds video. That's fine. But I think sometimes we might need to get a bit deeper into the strategy, because there's a lot of stuff to think about for beginners. You had King Queen, I had 10-4 there. Nothing going for me there. Okay, let's see what to do here. Yeah, we'll do a whole bunch of stuff with more regular streams. Oh, okay. Don't like that. Okay. Favoritism. It's one of the things I don't like playing these decks. Protector decks. I mean, I'm using a protector deck, but I don't like playing against it either, because cards like this, when you come up against 2 queens, it's hard to claw that back unless you've got cards to counter it. And right now, I don't have the cards I need. Although if this guy is watching the stream, then I shouldn't tell him that. Obviously, red tape, fine. You got it. You got it. Fold that. I only had 5-9 there, so nothing going. If you don't flop good against, you know, when somebody's played a fantasy land, it just you're limited in your options. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot more. This is not looking good. We're doing a lot more streams, and you know, we'll be streaming the big tournaments, the big weekly tournaments. I think we'll do it this week as well. Interesting. It will do. I think we'll cover the weekly tournament on Saturday, but yeah, that'll be like we'll do like a weekly stream of, you know, kind of tournament commentary and let's use hostile territory. Oof, see that? That's why I love this deck. Rebel hostile territory really messes things up for them. Let's see what we can get with a court order. Don't want to reveal my hand here if I can. Play 3 wise men. Because right now I know he's got blackjack. So I know the best hand he could have is Jack King. He could also have 2 jacks, both of which would be a problem. He could also have Jack Queen, which is not optimal for him. But he can't fold because I got 82 chips. Let's see what he does. He doesn't know what I have, but I know a little bit about what he has. Let's see what he's going to do. Rich get richer. Okay. That's a pain in the neck. What's he going to do here? Take the crown. Interesting. Puts up a queen. Okay, so he could have 2 jacks. He could have Jack Queen. He could have Jack King. Got to assume he doesn't have Jack King. Let's see what other cards he's got. Yeah. Let's see what I had there. Jack King off. That's a poker joke. Yeah. So that won me the hand. He had 2 jacks because I knew if he's getting rid of the king there, it means he doesn't have Jack King. And if he hits a queen, I'm still ahead because I've got Jack King. So I'm in good shape. So Barry wins $10. Off to a good start on the stream. Like, I'm not doing these streams just to take all of our community's money. Obviously, that would be terrible optics. But you know, I do want to play some games on stream. So I'm not going to enter tournaments is one thing, because like the tournaments are bigger prizes, and you know, I don't want to be winning in tournaments. But you know, I'm happy to play cash games, and most of the time donate my money to players. But yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not like a mole who's here to fleece the community. But you know, sometimes I will win. I don't win that much though. Alex, this is a grudge match. Alex beats me so much. I hate playing him. This is Alex from the Mega Youth team. What's up, Alex? I hate playing this guy. He's such a menace. And we have a long history. Like, we've been playing Showdown games against each other for a long time, since the beginning, pretty much. Yeah, we have I think he was kind of my first rival, actually. Me and him, like, must have been 8 months ago, something like that, a long time ago. But yeah, we've played so many games together. That's mean. Roulette. We played a lot of games together. Long history, and yeah, it's always fun to play against him. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So he knows that I've got face cards because I've used promote. So I'm just going to fold this. Oh, he had Ace King. Deceptive Wheel of Fortune there. But okay. So, well, I mean, we were behind anyway with Ace King, but we can live with that. But yeah, I just want to, play a lot of games on stream and encourage others to play games on stream. So we're going to start, doing a lot more, work with creators, and also start to engage and activate our community a lot more. Let's use a hostile territory. Does nothing. Start to work with our community a lot more. To get more content, get more people streaming, more people playing the game, because there's a lot of cool content that people can do with this, like clips and streaming, and this game is very streamable and very clippable also. Let's see what I do here. Okay, high five. Curious what he's going to do here. Let's use a symbiosis. Yeah, good luck. That's what they all say. Yeah, I think the biggest game I lost, I think biggest game I lost to Alex was like a $25 game on stream as well. Super annoying. That's how it goes. This is a big part actually. This game is not going to be a long game. And there's is that a straight? No. 4 to a straight on the board. Misdeal. Okay. Ha! Hit the straight. I hit the 5 there. I had a pair. That's rough. Okay. We can live with that. Cold deck. Is he playing against someone that plays cold deck? Because he knows, he doesn't know before that he's going to be matched with me necessarily, but he knows that, you bring a cold deck if you're playing against someone that is like my deck, that is going to be going for face cards a lot. Rebel Protector. A lot of my edge with this deck and the deck I've built comes from face cards. That's a interesting run out. But yeah, cold deck plays well when someone's got something like game plan. Like we talk about synergies. Yeah, there he is. Okay, let's brick that. We talk about synergies between cards, cold deck with game plan. These are both gambler cards. But these work super well together. He's showing down. Okay, fine. I had it there. 10-8. Still way behind though. Let's see what we can do. Secret stash. Yeah, let me know how you guys are doing today. It's been a pretty crazy day. I am exhausted. I'm gonna need a long lie down after today, because it's always like this on TGE day when there's a TGE for something that you're involved in. And yeah, the Mega Eve TGE, like this felt like a pretty huge milestone for everyone that's kind of been on this journey for the last year, where we've all been part of this, and a lot of people did the ICO, a lot of people did Fluffles, a lot of people have investments, money on the line, and finally, like for this to come to fruition, for this to finally get to this point, it was a pretty special day. So I hope it treated you guys well. Oof. Okay, 2 aces. So there's 4 to a straight up there, plus 2 aces, no flush, but this is rough. Pretty rough. But luckily he can't get to 100 with this hand. Let's see what he does. So call an ambulance, but not for me, because I got a full house, ace 10. Still way behind though. Not going well. Let's play fantasy land, give myself some queens, see what he can do. He's going to have a few things that can mess with me, although he's already used his misdeal. And then we flop a queen. Doesn't get much better than that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to what we're going to be doing with Showdown, because we've already seen the volume start to pick up. Like if you look at the Showdown win rate tracker, it's linked to, I think from the, oof, okay, that's interesting. What should we do here? Got 2 queens. He's shown us 6. Salvage goods. It's interesting. Okay, it's favoritism. Block some of his cards. Would be annoying if he has a king here, obviously. That's also annoying because it puts 2, 3, 4 up. So if he has 5, 6, he's ahead. I have to assume he doesn't have a king actually, so I can use 3 wise men, unless he's playing with me. I would expect to fold. It does fold. He had 2 6s. Okay, so we were ahead all the way there. Pretty good. So we're up to 75 versus 69. Yeah, we're like really looking forward to everything that's coming up, because we saw volume on Showdown pick up pretty considerably the last few days. I'm going to see how that translates. What should I do here? Hostile territory does nothing. Yeah, we're going to see how this all translates into sort of new players. We sent out the email blast today, did some content. We're going to do a bit more content this evening, probably after I've had dinner. Should we do here? It's eye for an eye. And yeah, we will look to see how we can continue to bring in new people to play the game, because more people to play means more money in the game, more volume, more chances to win, and yeah, things should get pretty interesting. See, that's rough. What do we do here? Let's play a high 5. I have to pick what I think he doesn't have. Could be any one of these. It's really down to these 2. Let's get rid of the jack. Maybe a mistake. It's game stop. Do or die. Last hand. If he's got it, he's got it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He might have it. He did have it. I hate you. I hate you. I don't hate you, but I had 10-5 there. So I get rid of the jack. I could have got rid of either. It's, I know he's going to have one of those. Either or. So GG's. I'll get you back. All right, let's play another. Bo. I never know how to pronounce this, but he's another mega ETH. OG who's been around for a long time and been playing Showdown for a long time as well. Let's see what we can do. All right, so there's 1 win, 1 loss. Yeah, we're going to continue playing because this is really just showing you how easy it is to earn points on Mega ETH. It's this easy. You literally just play a game. You're basically playing poker. You're basically getting paid to play poker. Like, you could consider this kind of a rake back almost, like a super rake back with volume. Like, we don't know exactly how volume is going to translate into points and what that is going to mean, but I mean, I put it as my booster. I'm going to play as many cash games as I can in between, also working on Showdown, aka my job. But I am definitely looking forward to what's to come. What do we do here? Cupid, okay. 2, 3, 6 with a 10. Now his deck is annoying because it's a gambler cheater deck. That's a bit annoying. Okay. So I've got a couple of options here. The Gambler Cheater is old school deck, but difficult to play against. Bottom dealing, you rascal. Okay. I don't know what that means. Fix the tab. Something's breaking on my laptop. All right. Okay. Fine. This is annoying. He's got any pair. He knows that he's nerfed whatever I was trying to do. Let's see what he does here with this. I've only got a 2 here. He can see my 2 as well. Chromatic shift. So did he have the 4 of hearts? Flush! Deuce 9. Result. Okay, let's see what we do with this one. Deuce 3, 7. That helps nobody. Don't like that flop. Especially with his action cards. Okay, marked card. Interesting. Let's play hostile territory. Now, it's GameStop. Because normally, if a deck like this plays marked card, it's because they're going to play ace in sleeve, but he didn't, which is concerning. Oh, he had a straight. Oh, I didn't expect that. I thought that might be a sort of semi-bluff there. I had a pair there. It was annoying I didn't use the silver bullet before we got to that point. It's favoritism. That means he can't use any of his river cards. Superstition, interesting. So this is going to be a pretty big pot. Let's see what we go. So there's 2 spades, 6-5 queen. Oof, okay. I mean, there's nothing he can do here, so let's see what we can do. Not much. Split pot, add 6 jack. Queen saved him there. Okay, we'll take that. Cardjacking Fantasyland. So he can see my queens now. This is one of those spots where now I have to just hope that an ace doesn't come. Favoritism, lock his cards. So it's up to him if he wants to go to the river. I got no cards here, no action cards. If he does, it's up to him. It's risky though. Would expect to fold though. He does. 92. Okay. 92.55. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can switch my offensive name blocker off. Okay. I think we might have to rename that guy. So that we know there's a heart coming. Don't know what this next card is. Do we go to the river? He's doing it again. Okay. 8-9 jack. I think I'm going to fold. 5-9s, we had a pair. I had ace queen there. Thought about going to the river, but it's a bit risky. Let's do a chip dumping. Okay. Check, check, ace. Let's try and mess with him. Oh, he's messing with me. Oof. That's eye for an eye. What you gonna do now? Okay, rolling the dice. I think this will be the last game on stream. I do need to go and have dinner at some point, but this was just yeah, just a bit of a Showdown happy hour, just to come and say hi to you guys, do a bit of some gameplay for cash. I'm gonna fold this one. I've only got a 9 there. He's got an ace as well. But yeah, we'll do some games for cash and just kind of say hi to people, see how you're doing on Make It DGE Day. Do some new content. Just follow our Twitter. We've got a whole bunch of content that we're going to do coming up, just to introduce people more to the game. Just do some more games. That's interesting. Okay, see what we do here. Okay. Curious what he's going to do here. But yeah, we'll make this our last game. This is just want to get back into the habit of Showdown happy hour. Interesting. And then yeah, we'll do more of these. We'll do a happy hour every week where I'll come on stream and we'll talk about the game, play some games as well. It should be fun. And then yeah, we'll look to do a whole bunch more content. A lot of stuff going on in the community. If you're not on Showdown yet, showdown.game, follow us on our socials. And yeah, just come and play with us. Come and play, get good, earn money, and make it ETH points. Okay, you're doing that, are you? Let's get rid of that. With a cheetah gambler deck, he could do anything here. A cyclone. Interesting. Let's lock it down. Let's see what he does here. So I don't want him to do anything else. It's a bit risky because the flush is up there. Got to assume he doesn't have a jack. He had 8 deuce. Barry's got king queen. GG's. GG's. King queen. So I locked it down there because I've got to assume he doesn't have the jack, so the jack's not scary. Got the queen. The clubs are a bit scary, but yeah, we did okay there. All right, that is gonna do it for this stream. Let me turn my carb blockers off. But we're going to do a lot more of these. I'm super exhausted today, so I'm, not on top of everything. Mind is kind of all over the place because it's been one of those days. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be doing a lot more of these going forward. Do a happy hour every week. Some deck building strategy streams. We want to encourage other people to do some streaming of their own as well. So follow our socials, get involved in Discord, and come and play with us, because it's a super exciting time at Showdown. And yeah, we want to get as many people involved as we can playing this game. If you've got any questions or anything you want to know about Showdown, hop in the Discord, drop me a DM, send me a message. Super happy to help anyone if you wanna know more. Yeah, we'll play some more games for money. We'll do some high stakes games as well coming up soon, and yeah, that'll do it for this one. So thank you for joining. Much love. I'm gonna go have dinner, then I'm gonna maybe do a couple of tweets, and I'm gonna have a lie down and a really good sleep. But peace out. Much love. Bye.